Roy and Karen, and this is our less than normal week in the villages.
It definitely was, but we'll get there. First of all, I want to thank somebody. Look up there. So I'm going to read it from here. Mark and Pam and Buddy, our Villages Experience. They're a new YouTube channel. Apparently they got something from us and they showed us a monetary super thanks. So generous. Thank you guys so much.
And welcome to the villages.
Absolutely. Well, we did a kind of normally the villages kind of thing over the last couple of weeks.
Tried something new. Our friends had gone. We tried to go before and it just didn't work out. But they've launched a Boozy Bingo at Sawgrass Grove, and it was a lot of fun. Reminded me of some of the cruise ships we've been on.
That's true.
The music and the bingo and everybody. It was a big crowd. It was a real big crowd.
Not everybody was boozy.
No.
I don't think I was boozy.
There was a lot of people just there for the bingo.
But what it is instead of them calling out a number, they play a song, and then you gotta guess who the artist is and see if you got it on your bingo card, right?
Yeah.
That was fun. That made it different. Everybody was having a very good time.
Yeah, and a lot of people were enjoying this experience.
But that was pretty much the end of normal, I think. For like the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I don't think we realized how long this was going on, but okay, so you guys know I went to the hospital and I had a stent put in, and how long ago was that? And then while we were in the midst of that, the RV of our dreams, the RV that we found, that we loved a year or longer ago, became available, a 3-year-old one. So now it's, can we make a deal? Can we get the financing? Can we get it inspected? Will it pass the inspection? And then I got to fly out there and drive it back.
And it kind of overlaid. We had some plans that we had made previously to go out with some friends here. That's our more normal life, is making plans with our neighbors.
We canceled those.
Had to cancel it because he couldn't go. And
the doc said, no, you're not going swimming with the manatees. You just had a stent put in. What's the matter with you?
No standing water for you, sir.
No. And then, it is wintertime. So it's either gorgeous or it's cold. And even though I've talked about it before, when it's cold, I really don't mind riding the golf cart. Sometimes it's cold and you just want to get where you're going and get back. And so apparently with all these things going on, we got into the golf cart last night to go somewhere and the battery was dead. This is not normal. So we've got to fix that. We need to be, even though things happen, we need to continue to be villagers and continue to live the villages lifestyle. While I was gone in Michigan,
something that was a regular occurrence
it
for us
popped up on the calendar, and normally I would take them, but
it was doggy grooming time, and off to Dogs and Suds we went with the boys and got them all spruced up and made our grandpa boy look more like a young man again, and get our crazy jock boy so he's not shedding all over the place, and at least not as bad.
It's funny because they have my contact information. They'll let me know if there's an issue or when the dogs are ready to get picked up. And they called me, and who knows where I was, in Kentucky or Alabama or something. And they said, boy, Colt really needed a de-shedding this time, didn't he?
His winter undercoat. So he's a Beastie, a Beagle Husky mix. And they've got that undercoat.
Yeah, he's such a mutant.
But
we love him. Okay, by now you probably know we bought an RV.
And like moving to the villages a little bit earlier than we expected while we're still working full time. We had no intention of getting an RV when we got here. We thought this was our new life. and everything that we need is right here. But then comes the itch, and we want to start traveling. And
We love to travel. It's what we've been doing since the day we met.
since I was a teenager, I started traveling to go snow skiing. It just always had that itch.
So I thought we would move here and it just would disappear. And it took a year for it to happen. But
Mostly, except for the cruise in between.
well, that was just a couple of months ago or so. But the big deal with this RV was it had to be something that Karen could drive, because this is our last RV. And when we think about the kind of things we're going to be doing in retirement, like going to South Dakota to boondock on the wall, or continuing on and going to Alaska for 3 months.
Banff and
Yeah.
all these gorgeous places in between.
We have a lot of places we want to go to,
Take
and they're
our
very
time.
far. When you think about those kind of journeys, it just would be terrific, especially at our age, to have somebody to split the driving around. So that's where this RV came into play. Because we haven't had an RV in how many years? And obviously we don't have any of those accessories any longer. So we have to go and buy them all again, and it's okay because now we're going to get better things, upgraded things.
We have a different RV.
Yeah,
It takes
it's true.
different things and different needs and wants.
But as an example, one of the things that all the YouTubers talk about is having a surge protector that's also an electricity analyzer. So if there's reverse polarity, or if you're not getting enough voltage, which can ruin all kinds of things, or too much voltage, which can fry everything, these gadgets will stop the power from even getting into your coach. So we spent the $200 to get one of these things, better than frying our coach. We just got lucky in the past, I
We
think.
want to protect our investment, and these days it
Yep.
is an investment.
And so what I've done is I've made a little section in our Amazon store called RV stuff, and the things that we're buying that, well, for example, the rug that we had before,
Nice.
we found a nice upgraded version of the same rug. We know we love it, but we love the color of this one even more. So we've thrown that into the store. We threw this surge protector into the store. It is highly rated. I'm sure we're going to have zero issues with it. It's got a lifetime warranty. If anything happens to your RV, and if your laptops fry and all this kind of stuff, the company pays for everything.
That's a nice warranty.
That's a hell of a warranty. Usually it's if it breaks, we'll hand you a new one. But the stuff you've lost in the meantime, that's up to you? No, not with this.
Dollars. They're putting their money where their mouth
Yeah,
is.
that's quite the warranty. But again, we're putting those things in there. But look at all these other things that we're having to buy. Things for leveling and practical things like a water filter. But I have to do all these things, and we have to do all these things right now because we have our first trip coming up.
Yeah.
I don't even
By
remember.
the St. John's River, not too far
That's
from
where
St.
it is.
Augustine, to
Yeah.
do our maiden voyage. And what do we need to bring? What did we bring that we really don't need? And figure all these things out.
It's gonna help us to figure things out, and it's our shakedown cruise. What's not working? What do I need to work on? So on and so forth.
And the boys will be with us, so we'll have to take into consideration their needs. And
So I bought this couch cover, but yeah, it'll be their first time in RV. They're very good road trippers. They like
to go.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out where they're gonna be hanging out while we're driving,
Wherever we
because
are.
Yukon loves to stand on the center console of the car and look out the window with me. And he's not gonna be able to do that in this RV.
He'll be on the dash. No, he'll be
I
in my lap.
don't think so. I don't think so. We'll see how it goes.
I'll
But-
drive, and then he can be in your lap.
We'll see how it goes. Then in March, for my birthday week, I found us a campground right on the ocean. I can't tell you the name of it. I'll probably put pictures of it behind us as I'm talking.
You'll hear about it soon enough.
Yeah, so we got a couple nights there, and then a little further north, not much, is more like more foresty. And it's still on the water, but you won't see it from the campground, but you can get to the ocean from there. It's not far away. And we just watched a YouTube review of Hannah Park, and the one thing that caught my attention was when the couple said, well, we decided not to hang out at the campground because of the bugs. We decided to go grab the RV and go down the street and go to the beach because the mosquitoes weren't there. So we're talking about maybe getting one of these 10 by 10 screened in tent kind of things.
So you can sit out and relax and
yeah,
not get eaten alive.
And we're looking at something that folds up really small. The one we were just looking at folds up to what, 2 feet by 9 by 9 or something. I mean, it's just really small. We have no storage outside. And then finally, it was the main reason that we bought an RV to begin with, to see our daughter in Texas and other relatives and friends that are not around here.
And explore all this new territory that we haven't seen with the boys.
With the boys. If you'd like to check out how I flew to Michigan and then drove 1,200 miles all by myself with this brand new RV and brought it back down here to Florida, check out this video right here. In the meantime,
we appreciate you stopping by.
See ya.